everyone, it's MaTT93 here from 360 FIFA Gaming, and today it's episode 8 of my FIFA Ultimate Team squad review, and today it's Mikel Arteta. The sole reason I picked Mikel Arteta in my midfield 2 was because of his sort of dead ball stats really. He's a really good corner taker, a really good free kick taker, and he is actually my penalty taker on this team because he does have the best stat, and that is generally how I choose my penalty takers, of who has the best stat. So he is my dead ball specialist. He has got good stats for a centre midfielder as well. I'll show you them now. He's got 66 pace, which for a midfielder isn't great, but pace isn't that relevant with this formation, to be fair, with midfielders. He's got 81 shooting, which for a centre mid is really good actually. And it has showed with a goal or two I've scored with him. One of them is actually on our channel, which was a volley from a sort of blocked free kick, which is really good. I hope you've checked that one out. He's got 85 passing, which again is really good. Links up really well with my front three, which is really helpful because my front three aren't quick, so they need sort of precision passing really, because they're not going to run onto a through ball like, you know, the likes of a Bogle or Darren Ben, people like that are going to run onto it. He's got 67 defending, which again for a midfielder you're hoping for a bit better, but you know what he lacks in that he makes up for with his other stats. And he's got 69 sort of heading, which for a midfielder isn't that crucial, to be fair, but you know it's sort of fairly solid for a midfielder, so I can't complain with that really. Like I said, I picked him up for, I think it was about 2,000 coins, might have been a bit less. Have a look at that now. Yeah, 1,500 I actually picked him up for. And he's definitely worth the coins. It's jackal really compared to some midfielders you can go for, and for the stats he has, sort of your next best alternative in reality is probably someone you like your Gerrards or your Modric's or someone like that, and they're cams technically, so the fact you've got a midfielder, sort of your normal central midfielder with these stats, he's definitely worth the coins. I could, if I wanted to, sell Dembele and get the in-form Arteta, but I don't know, I might do. We'll see how Dembele goes, to be fair, and obviously if I do, you'll be the first ones to know. That's all I can say about him really. He's scored a couple of goals for me, and they've been really good goals, as I said. I haven't quite scored a free kick with him yet, but he's definitely my first choice. I haven't got anyone else on my team that can take free kicks, or penalties for that matter. So I definitely recommend him. He is a really underrated player on this game. You know, you see you come up against your Premier League teams, you know, your David Silvas, your Gerrards, your Modric's all in centre midfield roles, when for someone who's 10 times more cheap or something ridiculous like that, you've got this guy. And I know he used to play for Everton, and as you all know I'm a Liverpool fan. It's hard for me to say this, but I love him as a player, to be fair, and on this game, so definitely recommend him. So if you've got a few thousand coins laying around, definitely pick him up. You won't regret it. That's all I can really say about Arteta really, so I'll bring this one to an end, and my next one will be on in-form Nikita Jelavic, who's in centre forward position. So I look forward to doing that one for you, and I'll speak to you all soon. Thank you all.